Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Mustangs offense will get the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game when the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
At the 26.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Grant. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Wants to keep it in the air. The short hands, it's Farmer.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Inside the 50, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs in for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Knight.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Oh, they're after him! And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Under fire! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the run, it's Ncaa. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Play of the period, 1st down here. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And the Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Got his man. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great throw, great timing. You can see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Seminoles. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Works the middle of the field. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
With the catch, it's Knight. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Dropping back, it's Grant. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to get him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dyer. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the first down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle. No big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops, thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
After misfiring, it's second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Flushed out of the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wants to throw. It's Grant. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Farmer. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires and picked off.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're in defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Grant. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of... these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game.
He lofts one down the sideline. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, no! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting.
A little trickery and they flip it ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Florida State 30, SMU 3.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To the air, it's Grant. Grabbed behind the line, it's Manziel. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
To the air, it's Dyer. Now adjusting. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This up. Like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moving out of the pocket. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Catch in the middle, it's Knight. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to set up the screen. So, Jesse, that third down screen pass didn't work. Pretty conservative. Felt almost like a safe third down call.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too safe too, Reese. Obviously, the defense on third down, you expect them to be able to pin their ears back, so I can understand why the offense may have thought that might work, but at the end of the day, you got to give the defense credit because they rallied to it and made a play.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man, it's Dyer. Got a man, it's Gibson. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Got a little space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
But I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. A little floater there that falls incomplete. The Seminoles will bring... team onto the field. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Grant. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. He's got him. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Makes the grab. It's Knight. Ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer,
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Looking left. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. He'll try to take it back.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Looking downfield, it's Grant. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did.